Hi guys, and welcome back to Ask Enki. Today is another episode of Free Friday, and today we're talking about where you can get free Maya rigged characters that you can use for anything that you want. So the link is going to be in the description, but the name of this page is Turung Siege Artist. I've actually been following this artist for a while now, and he has amazing high quality 3D models, and also the rigs are essentially nice. Now, one of the things about the rig is most of the characters you're going to find here are actually made using the advanced skeleton rig. And so if you're a Maya artist or you're trying to get into animation, then maybe this might be the best place for you. So you could come through and you can find different kinds of models that you can practice with, models that you can play with, and also models that you can buy. Most of the models you're going to find here are not going to be more than $10. So I think the maximum here is $10 and the minimum is actually 1 or 0. So you can find highly stylized models here. You can also find very realistic models, and the good thing is you can actually strip down these models and use them for sculpting. You can also go ahead and pose these models and use them in your own project, or maybe just throw in a motion capture data inside of them and use them for whatever thing that you want. So if you're thinking about getting things that are very basic, things that has to do with skeletons, so that you can go ahead and flesh them out with some, you know, some muscles, or maybe you do some simulations of some scary stuff like that, there's a whole lot of models like this that exist. So if you need skeletal models, you can find them here. All right, so you can use them as base rigs. If you need things that are stylized, you can also find them here. And if you need some other things like these ones, all right, you can find them here as well. One cool stuff that you can also find here, which I've actually noticed that he has done for a while and actually stopped, is anatomy. So there are some models that you can find here and you can use them for anatomy study. So things like the legs, for example, things like the arms, or maybe things like the torso. These are very cool stuff that you can use, study them, especially if you're going into things like sculpting, and you can use them for whatever things that you want. So you can study these things, get good with them, and learn from them. All right, you can also find expensive models here, models like this. You know, you can find them totally for free, and you can use them for a whole lot of other things that you want to do. And so if you're a 3D artist and maybe you want to get into dealing with characters, depending on what character you want, here has a huge ton of them. So things from quadruped to biped to, you know, tripleped, you know, whatever it is, you can come through and find them here. Link to this page is going to be in the description. And today is another episode of Free Friday, which simply means you're there, the internet is here. Jump onto your PC, download these things, and if you want to use them for commercial use, there is a license agreement for some of them, which means you need to contact the artist before you can use them for those things. But until then, you can go ahead, download this, use them for your practice, and get better with whatever you're doing. And if you like this episode of Free Friday, go ahead and hit the like button and also turn on notification. There's a whole lot of other Free Friday stuff. You can go over to the channel, check out the playlist, look at them, download things that you would like to make use of. And if you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update. And until I see you guys again with a tutorial update, Free Friday, Tutorial Tuesday, tips and tricks, things like this. Peace.